Welcome. Yesterday we discussed on some other topic, particularly Manglik Kundali. Today we'll cover up divisional charts. There is no write-up available how to use these divisional charts to see the result of the chart. The zodiac was known in India for incalculable ages. The knowledge of our sex, of our country, with regards to the occult influence of the stars and other heavenly bodies on the earth was far greater than the profane astronomy. The stars and the constellations influence the destiny of our globe and its humanity. We know about signs. We also know about their lordship and how different houses signifies different aspects, different events of the life. Now, all caste students must be knowing what is Karak and root Karak and their importance also. We also know about Karak and root Karak. We are now aware how the result of any house depends upon the strength of Karak and root Karak of that house. If the Karak or the root Karak gets hampered, gets spoiled due to any reason, the result of the house under consideration, we call it as a house B, it gets spoiled. The effect of root Karak is seen in more prompt way. This means when any planet loses its power or situated in its down sign, its power gets spoiled. It may be due to any reason. We are not giving the reason here. We'll discuss in some other lecture. The result of at least two houses gets affected. Sun and moon are having lordship of single sign. Hence, planets having lordship of dual sign means except sun and moon, they are Karak for two houses and root Karak for other two houses. The meaning or signification of the houses changes according to the age of the native. Up to 25 years or till the native completes his education, the seventh house cannot be referred for marriage. We can't imagine for a person getting married at the age of 10 years. In olden days it was possible, but nowadays it is banned. Every house changes its meaning accordingly the same way. Every house changes its meaning as per the age of the native. In olden age in India, the life of a person was divided in 4 ashram. We can say in 4 stages. The first ashram which is referred as a Brahmacharya ashram. In this period, one is supposed to complete his education or develop the skill for learning to meet his needs or to earn his bread butter. Second ashram is known as a Grahastha ashram, where the native is supposed to take on the responsibility of his family, get married, have children, lead social life. The third ashram is known as a Vanaprastha ashram, which means after the age of 50 years, one should pass on his authority and family responsibilities to his children and engage himself in social work to repay what he got from the society, from his parents or a teacher and guru. The last ashram is called as a sannyas ashram. In this ashram, a person should get himself detached from all his worldly. He starts earning and settle down. He gets married. He takes the responsibility of his family. Though there is a slight change in the present scenario. In the olden age, and particularly in India, the husband was responsible for earning the bread butter for his family. Now, it is changing. Both husband and wife share the responsibility in running the family. In India, the retirement age is 58 years. Now it is changed to 60 years. Or a person gets the status of senior citizen after the age of 60 years. So we can say that Vanaprastha ashram start at this age. However, there are some exceptions to these rules. Some persons may not retire till the end. I am that way. I am the person, which is very different matter. The root karak for each house assumes great importance for the detailed study of the quality and quantum of the result. The divisional charts are used to check the status of the root karak. The rising degree of zodiac in the eastern horizon is taken as the base for all the divisional chart. Means the degree of the lagna which is rising in the east at the time of birth is known as a degree of the lagna, and the same is taken as a base for calculating all the divisional charts. Each sign is divided in smaller divisions and such charts are known as the divisional charts or Varga charts. The basic Kshetra Kundali or natal chart, the longitude of Lagna and planets at the time of birth are taken as the base for divisional charts. Quality and quantum of the result of any house depends upon the strength of the root karak of that house. Hence, the status of root karak must be studied thoroughly and deeply. The root karak house is always third house from the house under consideration. We denote it as house B. The root karak house is denoted by house F. Suppose we take the example of marriage. Let use marriage is seen from 7th house. Root karak of 7th house is 9th house, which is third house from 7th house. Now we are familiar that Jupiter is 9th lord in natural chart. So Jupiter is the natural root karak for marriage. Jupiter, hence, as Jupiter is a root karak for marriage, it is more responsible for the happiness of the marriage. Due to any reason, if Jupiter is spoiled or its strength is reduced, it may reduce the marital happiness or will delay the marriage. For this same reason, in India, for marriage, we say that Guru Bal is required. And Guru is seen at the time of marriage also. Divisional charts are used to study the result of any house on micro level. We cannot reach to the accuracy of the result if we only depends upon the natal chart alone. The divisional chart for any particular house is fixed and it is based on the root karak house. Means root karak house of the house under consideration. Now, we know that the root karak house is the third house from the house under focus. The house number of the root karak house is used as a suffix for the divisional chart to be referred. We count the houses from the Lagna. Lagna house is treated as a house number 1. So, there are 12 houses. The house number in first round in the chart is used in the first ashram till the completion of his education or up to 25 years till he starts earning. Same way, house number of same house in second round is used in second ashram and so on. The division of Rashi is made as per the house number. For example, marriage is seen from 7th house and its root karak house is 9th house. Hence, Naumansha chart D9 chart is referred to the divisional chart having 9 divisions of the Rashi, and 9th house is the root karak. Hence, for finding the result of 7th house at micro level, we should use D9 chart. Observing the D9 chart or studying the D9 chart, we can see the inner energy of the marital happiness. So for marriage, we use Namansha chart. In fact, Namansha chart is having equal status as natal chart, and it is used for all the houses along with other divisional chart. If the karak and root karak are placed in good house in Namansha chart, that you will get happy married life. Means second lord of the natal chart and 9th lord of the natal chart is placed in any good house in Namansha chart, we say that the native will have happy married life. This is first level. Again, the quality of the karak and root karak gets diminished if it is situated in 6th house of the Namansha chart. In turn, it will hamper the quality of the marital life. Similarly, the lords of Namansha, we call it as a karkansha. Of the karak and root karak, if it is also situated or it is situated in 6th house of the Namansha chart or the natal chart again, remapping in the natal chart, if it is situated in the 6th house of the natal chart, the quality of the marital happiness is said to be reduced. The divisional lord of any planet in any divisional chart is known as a Falansha. Falansha of that planet. The Falansha of Karak and root Karak are differentiated by calling them as a Karkansha. A suffix can be used to identify the divisional chart for Falansha or Karkansha. We can use, suppose we are finding the Falansha from D9 chart, we will use the suffix 9, Falansha 9 or Karkansha 9. When a planet is a natural karak or functional karak for any house under consideration, the divisional lord is known as a natural or functional karkansha for that house. When a planet is natural or functional root karak for any house under focus, the divisional lord is known as a natural or functional root karkansha. In order to evaluate the result of any house, its karkansha and root karkansha have to be relocated, remapped in the natal chart. Karak in a natural chart are known as a natural karak. In short form, we can say it a NK. NK will denote the natural karak. And root karak can be as a natural root karak NRK. NRK, first words of the natural root karak. Now for easiness, we will use some suffix to these things. The karkansha shall be referred to the in short as denoted by the letter L and M. Means natural karkansha means divisional lord of the karak, natural karak will be denoted by letter capital L, and natural root karkansha by capital letter M. The same thing I use in my book, L and M. For other chart with different ascendants, the natural prefix is changed to the functional. Hence, karak in other chart will be known as a functional karak and functional root karak. As a short form, we will denote functional karak as FK and functional root karak as FRK. Their functional karkansha are denoted by FL and FM respectively. Hence, for finding the quality, quantum of the marital life of a chart, we must study the placement and the status of NK, NRK and their karkanshas L and M. Same way, FK, FRK and their karkanshas FL and FM. In addition, we will take the appropriate number as a suffix denoting the number of house under focus, or it will denote it by the root karak house. So root karak house minus 2 will be the house under focus. Hence, marriage natural karak. Non-natural karak for the marriage is second lord, but it is a second lord NK. We can use the suffix 7, NK7, and natural root karak as NRK 7. And for karkansha, we will use the number of the divisional chart as a suffix to the notation. Hence, L9 will be the karkansha of the natural karak in D9 chart, and M9 will be the natural root karkansha for marriage. Similarly, FL9 will be used for the functional karkansha for functional karak, and FM9 for functional root karkansha or for the functional root karak. When the sign is divided in 9 equal divisions, the chart constructed is known as the Navansha chart. The natural karak NK7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 . 7 is a lord of natural second house. This we are denoting for marriage. This sign in the second house is suppose natural sign in the natural chart is Taurus. Hence, its lord is Venus. The natural root karak NRK9 is the ninth lord, which is Jupiter, the lord of Sagittarius. As I said, Falansha of any planet is the lord of Ansha in the respective divisional chart. Now here we are taking the example of marriage. Hence, for marriage, ninth lord is the root karak, hence Nomansha chart or D9 chart is referred. Hence, Falansha of Venus in Nomansha chart is known as a natural karkansha for 7th house and will be denoted by L9. And Falansha of Jupiter, which is natural root karkansha of 7th house, denoted by M9. Position of L9 and M9 in Nomansha chart and also in natal chart must be studied. Same way, we must see the position and the status of the functional karak FK7 and functional root karak FRK7 and their FL7 and FM7. If these karkansha lords are situated in 6th house of the Nomansha chart or the natal chart, marital happiness will get disturbed. Result of the placement of these karkanshas in different houses of the natal chart gives the complete idea, understanding about the that gives marital happiness. For example, if the natural karkansha lord L9 and or M9 aspect the 7th house in natal chart, it means karkansha of karak or root karak, natural karak or natural root karak is aspecting the 7th house. Hence it may delay or decrease the happiness of the marital life. If FL9 and FM9 are also having the 7th aspect on the 7th house, there will be extreme delay or maybe denial of the marriage. If the aspect is with other sides, each planet, outer planets are generally having more than one side, 3 sides are there. Outer planet means that is Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. They are having more than one side. Inner planets are having one side. If the aspect on the house B is with other side of the karkansha lord, then the happiness will reduce or event may get delayed. There are some writers on this. The first writer, we can say that suppose the karkansha lord itself is lord of house D or E, means it is eager to give the result. Lord of D and E, we know that is eager to give the result. Hence, and we do not consider the aspect of Lord of D and E. This means if the Karkansha Lord is Lord of D or E, there will not be any bad effect on the marital happiness. Other rider is if the Karkansha Lord is situated in house B itself. This means the event will be achieved very early or early without much effort. In some cases, such result may be achieved before time. In such a case, if there is delay due to any planet, the delay also gets moderated. If the delay is on account of more reasons, only one major cause will be rectified. If more Karkansha lords, means L7, M7, FL9, L9, M9, FL9 or FM9 are situated in house B, hence the negativity or delay will reduce. The number of delay rectified will be equal to the number of Karkansha Lord placed in house B, focus house. If any of the Karkansha Lords, L9, M9, FL9, FM9 is placed in the 6th house of the Namansha or natal chart, the Karkatva of that Karak planet will be reduced, or that will be nullified and will give result in negative direction. The Karkansha Lord are also Karak or some house or houses of the chart. Their placement in other than above houses will have the flavor of their Karkatva. Flavor of their Karkatva in the result of house B. Jupiter is natural root Karak for 7th house. Suppose if Jupiter is situated in Libra sign in the natal chart, its natural root Karkatva for 7th house will get spoiled. This will delay the marriage. In natural chart, Libra sign is in the 7th house. And in natural chart, Jupiter is Lord of 12th house. We know any planet situated in the 8th sign from its own sign, its status gets reduced. The result of 12th house is after the marriage. As per Indian culture. Means, if the Jupiter is situated in Libra sign, next result of the marriage, which is denoted by 12th house, is reduced. Means automatically we can say the marital happiness is reduced, and this will also may cause delay in the marriage. Similarly, if the Jupiter is in the Namasha of Libra, still it will give the similar result. In such case, if Venus M9 is situated in ascendant, it will aspect the 7th house by 7th side. This will lead to more negativity in the marriage. If L9 and M9 are situated in 7th house, means the focus house B, it will rectify the result and can give the early marriage. If these are situated in the Karak house, then the result will be better. If these are situated in root Karak house, again this will lead to the negativity, means if the Karkansha Lord of Karak or root Karak is situated in root Karak house, will give more negativity or will delay the marriage. If the Karkansha Swami is situated in other houses, the result will be as per the Karkatva and significations of the house in which Karkansha Lord is situated. The Namasha Lord of the Karak planet is Karkansha. Due to its placement in other houses in natal indicates the relation with reference to the 7th house. Lagna and 7th house are two important houses in the chart. Lagna indicates self and 7th house indicates the wife or husband of the native. This is also called as two wheels of the cart of life. If both wheels have similar diameter, then cart can move ahead smoothly. If the one wheel is having a smaller diameter, then cart may move in a circle only, or the smaller wheel will have to make more effort, more revolution to move in a straight line. It is difficult to make progress if two wheels are not of the same diameter. The progress of the person is indicated by 10th house of the chart. The Lord of 7th house is alone D for 10th house. Means Lord of 7th house is more eager to give the result of 10th house. Hence, we can say, behind every successful person, strong 7th house is more responsible. Seventh house denote the wife of the person or maybe any female. Same way, for 10th house, house E is 3rd house. And in caste, 3rd house denote mother. Hence, for the success of any person, third house and seventh house both are more responsible. Is blessing of mother and cooperation from the wife is needed. So, one female is mother and other female is wife. Mother is also known as the first teacher of the native. And both houses lords are very eager to see the progress of the native. If the relation of the native are spoiled with these two personalities, he may have to face some obstacle in his life. Blessings of mother are very important for the overall success in the life of any person. Hence, reflection of each house on marital life of a person is seen from the Namansha Lord of the or other houses and their placement in the natal chart. This portion is very deep and requires study in depth for all the houses and their karak and root karak in the Namansha chart. This way, the study of all the planets in Namansha chart is needed to find accurate reading of 7th house or the marital chart of the person. The Namansha Lord of the karak and root karak of any house, if situated in some wrong house, the native will face the problem of his marital life due to the matters indicated by that house. Now, as I told earlier, divisional chart for each house is the divisional chart equal to the number of house number of root karak. The result of any house can be seen by studying the divisional lord of karak and root karak of each house. The divisional lords for all divisional house are called as a karak ansha or karak ansha. For our convenience, we call them as D, which will be the suffix for the divisional chart number, which means the Karkansha Lord denoted by D9 chart will be Namansha Lord of the Karak. There is another chart, Saptamansha chart. When a sign is divided in 7 equal divisions, it is known as a Saptamansha chart. For children, we refer 5th house of the natal chart. And root karak for 5th house is 7th house. Hence, D9, the Saptamansha chart, must be referred for 5th house matters. For 5th house result, education level or childbirth or natural and functional karak, root karak, ansha should be seen in D7 Saptamansha chart. Natural karak NK for 5th house is Jupiter. That is 12th lord. And Venus is a natural root karak which is lord of 7th house. we can say NRK 5, or we can say call it as a NRK 7. Oh, sorry, root karakansha will be called as the suffix 7. The Lord of 7th house, to get detailed result of the 5th house, the placement of Jupiter and Venus in Saptamansha chart, means that is a D7 chart, and their Saptamansha Lord D7, L7 and M7 should be remapped back in the natal chart. Same thing must be seen for the functional karak and functional root karak, that is FK5U and FRK5U. Please note that the functional karak are more effective than the natural karak. The Saptamansha Lord of the natural karak 5U and NRK 5U and FK 5U and FRK 5U will be denoted by L7, M7, FL7 and FM7. If these are situated in 6th house of the Saptamansha chart or the natal chart, will reduce the result of 5th house. This Saptamasha chart is used to study the matter related to the children and the 5th house. The 5th house also indicates education and other matters. Along with the Saptamasha chart, we must refer the Navamasha chart also. Navamasha chart must be referred for all the 12 houses of the chart. If the Karkansha Lord has 7th site on 5th house and its Lord in the natal chart, result of the 5th house will also get diminished or derived. With other sites, it will be delayed or decreased. If the Karkansha Lord is situated in 5th house along with 5th Lord, result will be achieved easily. In other houses, result will have flavor of the Karkatva of the Karkansha Lord. We should stop here. In next session, we'll continue. Okay.